Hey, how's it going? It's July 21st, 2022. This is your Daily Sweet Talk. Wayne Knight has a crazy filmography. Wayne Knight, if you don't know, best known for playing Newman on Seinfeld. And out of all the cast members on Seinfeld, he has. I can't think of any actor that I've seen on Seinfeld that has a more prolific filmography than he has. In his prime, in the 90s when Seinfeld was on, and I don't know if he started starring in these movies before Seinfeld or after. He wasn't the star of these movies, but he's been in so many huge movies. He was, most prominently in Jurassic Park, but also JFK, Basic Instinct. I think both of those were parodied on Seinfeld with Wayne Knight. I think, maybe. I had more in mind. He was also in Blind Spotting a few years ago, which another small role. These are all pretty small roles, but the fact that he's just in so many of these huge movies, he was just like a part of these. Oh, Toy Story 2, of course. He was like the main bad guy in Toy Story 2. Hercules, Space Jam, Hail Caesar. I'm just naming them, but like even throughout the years, because even after the 90s, it's done Toy Story 2. Oh, that was also 90s, huh? I didn't know that. I thought Toy Story was late 90s for some reason. And Hercules was also 90s. What was the other Disney one he was in? Not Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars. So I guess he was in that. The thing is, because he was in Hercules, then he was also in the Hercules animated series. Like, he's not a big actor. You know? Like, he most of the movies he's in, though, like, a good chunk of the movies he's in are, like, pretty well-known movies. What was the other Disney one he was in? Am I just thinking of Tarzan? Tarzan was the other one. Well, yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about that. I guess it just occurred to me. Because look at Jason Alexander, Michael... why can I not remember Kramer's name? Michael Richards, Jerry Seinfeld, Julia Louis-Dreyfus. I think I'm trying to think of like who comes the closest to having a filmography like as wild as his that's on Seinfeld. I'm scrolling through. I would like maybe Phil Hartman. I guess he was on Seinfeld. He's not one of the main cast, but Patrick Warburton has a crazy career, but I don't think he's in like movies like Jurassic Park and stuff. And you know, I'll say I'm stretching a little bit because like Patrick Warburton is in Emperor's New Groove and stuff, and Wayne Knight is in Hercules and Tarzan, and those are comparable. But I think just the fact that he's in like Jurassic Park and Basic Instinct and JFK, I don't know why this sticks out to me. I just find it interesting. And like I said, throughout the years, because Hail Caesar, Blind Spotting, those are not that old. He still shows up from time to time in these really big movies. Blind Spotting was not a big movie, but it ended up being really talked about, and like it'll last throughout the years as a memorable movie, I think. And he showed up in that. He just shows up in these movies. He's not like a straight to DVD type. You would almost kind of think he would show up in like straight to DVD stuff, because he does like some of the movies he's in. The very excellent Mr. Dundee, that Paul Hogan career comeback attempt. He was in that, which is not a big movie. That was a very like small movie, even though it had like John Cleese and stuff in it, but like mostly washed up people as the stars. But he is not washed up. He pops up.